What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the next episode of Hertford to the Premier League. As you can hear, hopefully my audio is much crisper, much nicer, and that is thanks to a nice new blue Snowball microphone. If you guys are interested in YouTube and interested in getting a really solid microphone that you can use for a variety of different things, then definitely look into getting a blue Snowball. I got mine on offer like really cheap, and hopefully you can hear the difference to my previous mic. It is pretty decent. So Hertford Town, what happened last season? We got promoted. If you guys remember, then we got promoted from the Southern Division Central, I think it was, or something like that. Or no, the Southern Division 1, I think it was, and got promoted to the Southern Premier. This is our squad. This is quite a decent squad, quite similar to what it was before actually. But we've had a few new signings, so we'll have a quick look at those. As you can see, our wage budget has increased. Jim Miller, who's that, you say? A new key player. Well, we'll go to our transfer history. As you can see, we've signed 2 players and got rid of 2. So the 2 that we've signed, Ryan Marsden, centre back, 10 heading, 10 marking, 12 tackling, 13 strength, 15 bravery, 10 determination. Just really solid stats for a central defender. If we'll highlight the key roles, and defensive roles, centre defender, defend. So as you can see, his decisions and concentration isn't that good, but he's got a good jumping reach. He is, how tall is he? 5'10", which isn't too bad. 10 heading though, 10 marking, 12 tackling. Those are the 3 attributes that you really want to look for in a central defender, and we've got all of them up to quite a high standard for this level, so I'm pretty happy with him. Our next signing was Jim Miller, who is largely the same, but a defensive midfielder. He has the attributes to be a quality centre-back. As you can see, 10 heading, 10 marking, 11 tackling, 10 positioning, 8 decisions, but his strength isn't great. He's got good natural fitness though, which means that he can play quite well in the midfield. 17 bravery, and 13 work rate, so I'm really happy with him. His current ability 4.5 stars, potential ability 5 stars. So they're both 16, I think. Have a quick look. Oh, he's 22 actually. Maybe not. Bit of experience, I guess you could say. He's 22, one of our oldest players probably. But going out, Mike Allen actually left, which was disappointing. Obviously, I could sign him again if I wanted to. Always can approach to sign players now, but getting a centre back and a player that can play really well defending, then there's no need for me to sign him again. And Ian Richardson, a right midfielder and a centre midfielder, left, but he didn't play at all last season, so I'm not too fussed about that. In terms of our squad, it is largely the same. That is a good thing. I think we did really well last season with our squad. Our players actually starting to get a bit of value now. Adam Griffith's still the most expensive. Going down to Ryan Marsden, all of whom above that point, that's about 12-13 players, actually worth more than 2k, which is really nice to see. So we'll have a quick look. Obviously fixtures is the 1st of August, you can tell I haven't played any. We'll have a quick look at our friendlies. The first game we drew 0-0, 1-1 with Whiteleaf, Steve Berg getting the goal there. Then we played Billericay at home and lost 3-2. Asford JA and Mervyn, what? I'm guessing that's their team? I don't know why it's showing it though. That's weird. Or is that my entire squad? One of them scored, Asford J scored an own goal, and Mervyn Go, and Wayne Pimenta scored a goal there. Then some friendlies that I arranged to get a bit of finance. We lost 5-0 to Barnsley, followed by a 6-0 loss at home to Blackburn. We then played Histon and drew 1-1. We beat Brackley 2-1 at home, lost to VCD Athletic 2-1, beat London Colney 3-2, who are in the league below, and drew against Potters Bar, beat Egham 3-2, Jim Brown, Spencer Bennett, and Gary Stokes getting the goals there. So we have quite a wide squad. and then lost 2-0 against Chesham. Our first game of the season is against Cambridge C in the Southern Premier. If we have a look at that, if it wants to load, there it is. So there are 24 teams in this league, and one championship spot, obviously automatic promotion from that point, and 4 playoff places. These 4 playoff places go into a playoff round against, if I can show you, against, I think we're in the Southern Division 1C before, so now we're in the regional Premier Divisions. So there's 4 teams from each of these divisions that you can see now: the Isthmian Premier, the Southern Premier, and the Northern Premier. Too many premiers. But 4 teams from there all go through to play in a 6-match playoff, if that makes sense. So there's 12 teams, 6 matches at the start. It goes down to 3, I think, and then the winners from those matches, 3 people go up. So there's 1 promotion spot, more or less, from each division. I think, though, that is kind of it. We'll have a season preview, won't we? So Hertford are 80-1 odds to win the title. There's been no money spent, as you would expect. Few players going on loan to Welling. So we're going to have a look and see if we can do that ourselves. There's quite a few teams that, for some reason, don't like sending players out on loan, which is disappointing. If we have a look at... He's quite decent, actually. We'll make an offer for him. I'll just do a few. I won't take too long. With high quality players. Well, fuck you then. So we don't want Bristol City. We'll go a league lower, shall we say. We'll go down into the Sky Bet League 2. And go to York, because they've already won a match. Why not? Go to your senior squad and under 21s. Any decent players there? Ross Penn seems quite decent. Right, he's 29 years old, so I doubt we'll be able to get him on loan. No. I think you can... Yeah. So I can get a team report. May also compile a report. Okay, I want him to do that. He's going to I can't even speak. He's going to get a report, basically, of the players that could potentially come to us on loan. So last season's successes remain fresh in our memories, and our appraisal of your current performance takes that fully into account. So I'm untouchable at the moment. Monthly turnover is a lot more than monthly expenditure, unfortunately. We're going to have to try and fix that. Hopefully have some sort of cup run. But let's go into the first game of the season. Why not? Why not? Our team is largely the same as I said. We're going to go with the away tactic. I'm going to stick to standard just to start and just to show a bit of energy at the start. Do an auto selection and then replace... Don't we have a new left back now? Yes, we do, but he's got poor conditioning. We're going to put Graham Howell on the right, and Mustow's going to have to go on the left again. Miller there, Edwards, Butcher, Griffiths can swap with Trebs, so he's more comfortable, and Anthony Watson, and Bangura up front. Anthony Watson doesn't have the best fitness, actually. We'll bring on Steve Bird and replace Scott Asfu with Anthony Watson. Gary Stokes, who is that? Let's find out. He's not very good. I would much prefer to have Simon Trebs on the bench, and we'll swap them over just to get them in sort of the right position. No second goalkeeper, so that might be an issue, but who cares? We're going to submit this squad. Hopefully it'll be good enough to stay up. I don't know what I'm expecting of this. I don't really know, because you can't really tell when you're this low down. There's no teams that have incredible players, and there's no team... I guess the teams that are from the Skrill South and the Skrill North are probably the biggest threat. There's quite a few of them in the league, so that might be the issue. So we need to pick up points against the teams that don't have a badge, if that makes sense. And let's start off, hopefully, with a nice win against Cambridge C. We're playing at the Glassworld Stadium, playing in our yellow away kit, and Cambridge C are playing in standard home white kit. So we start off here, Musto on the left, playing it down to Griffiths, whipping the ball, son. Cleared out though, so now we need to remain defensive as Butcher goes straight through, but it's a great save from Booth and it goes out for a corner kick. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Hopefully a lot of you actually did enjoy the last episode. We got promoted, so it was very decent, and the episode before that we won the Southern League Cup. I know people like seeing people win. I certainly do on YouTube. I'm not gonna... Not that I wouldn't watch an episode or like a video if someone was losing a lot of games, but it's just nice to see someone getting promoted, someone winning and having a tactic that's actually working. So hopefully that we can kind of emulate that and do well. As Butcher, Jonathan Butcher, we take the lead through Jonathan Butcher. Hertford 1-0 up, actually move up into third. Obviously it doesn't mean anything at this point. We will mark Jordan Willems or Willems. Cambridge C go a goal down. Willems is on the right. He apparently is a threat, and he plays a ball straight down to Broughton, who just slots that straight past Booth. Oh, talk about a lead. I mean, that lasted what, 10 minutes at most? So as I said at the start of the episode, I have a brand new microphone. Hopefully there's a nice little difference, and hopefully I'm a lot clearer. Marsden actually picking up an injury, so we'll replace him with Williams. But yeah, this is it's kind of like my push to get not more popular on YouTube, but to increase the quality of my videos, and that is obviously to increase the quality of, first of all, the equipment that I'm using. So started with these brand new Razer Kraken headset. That just means that the audio is just so much better for me to listen to, so much easier for me to edit out and edit general audio. And then this microphone just is so much better when I was testing it out. Really, really happy with it. So that's kind of like a key thing about getting started on YouTube. Make sure you have some nice equipment, as we do actually go 2-1 down. Willems again with, like, I think it was a corner, but their Butcher this time scoring. Michael Butcher. I'm going to stay standard. I'm not too disappointed if we lose. The home games... Oh, sorry. Just get the phone. I don't think anybody's going to get that. That's really disappointing. I'm just going to have to go over it. So I'm not sure why we're not really attacking very well. And that's really annoying, isn't it? Don't want to stop the recording. How annoying. And it's finally stopped. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. It just had to happen, didn't it? Just when I was recording the match, which I can't stop, because if I cut that out, then it just looks stupid, doesn't it? So sorry about that, guys. I'm going to make a few substitutions, though. Take off Howell, who's playing badly. Adam Griffiths isn't having a very good game. We don't really have anybody to replace him, though, unfortunately. Jonathan Butcher's having a good game, but he's got poor conditioning. Right, we're going to put on Anthony Watson instead of Griffiths. I know. Actually, we'll bring on Trebs. Trebs will go on. He does alright in that position. So, earlier today, or I think, yeah, earlier today, maybe, or yesterday, my FM experiment Sanchez at Arsenal would have gone up, so if you want to check that out, then I'll leave a link in the description. It was really quite fun to record. It takes quite a while, obviously, to skip through, but I did enjoy recording it. So if you want to check that out, then that would be awesome. Can we nick a last minute goal? I do not think we can. It looks like they're just going to hold out play. But Leak now with the ball, plays it to Miller. We're just playing it around the defence. They're pressurising us well, and the whistle is going to go in a couple of seconds. No urgency, and it's put out of play. Cambridge take the win in the first match. Okay, yep, fine. There were a lot of positives. Happy with the performance. It was our first game of the season. It's all about morale, guys. All about morale. Doesn't matter if you have players with less technical ability. It is all about morale in Football Manager. If your players are happy, then they will play to the best of their ability, and more often than not, they should win. So if we keep the morale fairly steady, keep it fairly high, then we could hopefully go into this Bashley game and get a win. Our home matches, as I said before, are going to be the key things. Away matches will look to pick up a few points near, like, there and thereabouts, but hopefully our home matches will be the biggest source of points. So after one game, we actually sit in 17th, which is okay. We've only conceded one goal. I'm not sure why Waltham Forest are ahead, seeing as they've conceded 2. But that's how it goes, I suppose. Tiverton are top, followed by Welling. The rest of the teams a goal difference down. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy them, let me know, like it. If you like this new mic, if you think it makes a big difference, let me know in the comments. It's really appreciative to just hear what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode. Goodbye.